Hey guys, so I just figured that I would just cut out my regular introduction because for two reasons. One, this video is long, and also this is a really serious subject that's really close to my heart. I low-key was afraid to put it out because I'm afraid of the backlash that people, well, that I may get from putting out a video like this. But I just figured out that if you don't stand for something, then you fall victim to fall for anything. And I always make my number one mission to stand for something. And yeah. Hey y'all, so this video, as you can read from the title, is not to attack anyone or antagonize anyone whatsoever. Also, side note, sorry if my voice sounds like this. I am losing my voice, but I'm in the process of regaining it, so I'm going to be sounding like Darth Vader for the rest of this video. But basically, this video is inspired by Jackie Aina's video about skin bleaching, and for me, that really struck a nerve with me to the point where I literally just finished watching the video and I'm like, I have to make this YouTube video tonight, and I have to edit it tonight and get it out tonight. Keep in mind, it is 10. Ooh. Can you even see that? Either way, it is 10:21 p.m. and I am determined to make and edit this video and release it to the public tonight because I just feel as though it is a message that every woman and man has to hear. Basically, Jackie Aina's video, which I recommend everyone watch, and it was about skin bleaching and how Blac Chyna basically partnered up with White Delicious to basically promote skin bleaching in Africa. And when I say Africa, I mean Nigeria, my home country. Now, I won't lie, when I first saw the Blac Chyna post, I was pissed. Are you kidding me? I reported it. I did everything to try and get her Instagram removed. And I was pissed because I'm like, why are you trying to promote something that is already a big issue in the African community? Like, you literally partnered up with a brand that has white in their name. Like, you're trying to promote that stupid idea that the only perfect complexion and the only perfect idea of beauty is if you are close to the white man's color, and that is not true. That is not true. Because I'm gonna get real religious on y'all real quick, but my Bible says that we're all made in the image of God. I am beautifully and perfectly made. And I shouldn't want to strive or feel less than because my skin color is darker, is more tan, has more melanin, anything. I shouldn't feel prejudiced or hated, and I shouldn't hate myself because I am black. Technically brown, but I shouldn't hate myself because of a skin color. Because my ancestry and my DNA comes from a different region that needed different things in order for us to survive. Like, let's talk about that. Let's dissect that real quick. Black people, we all know, I don't care who you are, you're from Africa. Your ancestry traces back to Africa. Go ahead and take the ancestry. I think that thing was like $50 for Thanksgiving, whatever. I don't know if this got the sale, but hey, you can take an ancestry and you will find out that your ancestry comes from the continent of Africa. The continent of Africa. And because Africa is so hot, we needed melanin to protect us from the sun, from the heat. This stuff protects you. Don't ever hate it. Don't ever let someone tell you that you are not pretty because of it. Don't let someone label you or title you as angry or, oh, you got an attitude because you black. No, because this is my weapon to protect me against the heat, to protect me against the sun. Okay? This is what this does. My melanin is my shield and it is my armor. Okay. Now, Caucasians, white, they are pale because they're from the Caucasus Mountains. Ain't no sun in the goddamn mountains. I know. I live in Ithaca, New York. We are literally on the mountain. My school is literally on the hill. That's what we're called. Oh, we're up the hill. We are on the hill. We're in the mountains. There's barely ever any sun here. I know. I hate it so much. It either rains or it snows. They did not need melanin to protect them from anything. Like, that says something. That black people, our skin color is a shield and it is an armor. Why the heck, Blac Chyna, are you trying to erase that? Why are you trying to promote that? And for me, I will say this. I was watching the Jackie Aina video because for the past couple of days, honestly, the past couple of years, I have been feeling, I've had an imbalance on my confidence in myself and in my skin color. It's been an ongoing thing where I would, even without trying, I have been labeled as angry or having an attitude or being difficult just by walking into a room because I'm black. And not to help this, I don't know where these stupid stereotypes and these stupid labels come from of having the big black woman who has attitude or the big black woman who she has to have a soulful voice because she has to have a soulful voice because she's big. I don't know where these stupid little stereotypes and types come from. I'm over it. I'm done with it. I'm tired of it. But these stereotypes started to affect me when I came to America. Because in London, I was raised in London. I was raised in London, Ireland. And I was a kid. So, of course, I wasn't aware to any of these things. It wasn't something that I knew or had any knowledge of. Then I came to America and, my teens were here. So my brain turned on and was like, hey, sis, so let's check into our body because we're going into puberty and we having all this stuff and guys are horny. Let's get to know our surroundings and be aware. And I started to become a lot more aware of things that would affect me. And my mother, oh my God, I love that woman so much. Shout out, Mom. I love you. She really did an amazing job of making sure that I was aware of who I was and the world I was going to because I was a black woman. But so many guys would tell me that, oh, Moyo, it's not that you're not beautiful, like, you're gorgeous, but it's just, you're not light enough. I was like, huh? What you mean? They're like, you're not light enough sometimes, And it's really annoying when, for some reason, guys have decided to continue and black men have continued to perpetuate this idea that a black woman isn't beautiful. And I remember last year, my freshman year here, because keep in mind, I'm coming from a predominantly black and Latino neighborhood. So it's like a black man doesn't have any other choice but to date a black woman. Ain't no Caucasians around. Are you dumb? Come on. But coming here and seeing, so many few POC people, and we of course have to stick together because there's so few of us, but coming here and seeing, ooh, my laptop's about to die. Sorry, y'all. Let me just charge her real quick. But coming here and seeing so many black men only go after or, pursue so heavily a Caucasian or a woman of a lighter complexion, it was a culture shock to me. Literally in the first, week? Yeah, in the first week I remember because I was at this Cornell party and I was like, whoa, oh, wow, this is new to me. I was like, whoa. It hit me so hard that I actually had to leave the party. Keep in mind, it was raining. I didn't care. I'm like, I gotta get some kind of fresh air because this is all new to me. I can't. And I remember I stood out there in the rain Because it was drizzling at the time. So I'm like, it's drizzling. I don't care. I called my friend and I told her. And I was like, I just can't. I can't do this anymore. I called her and then it started to rain really heavy. And I could feel myself crying. And I felt like that was God's way of telling me to not cry. Because literally, as soon as the tear was piling up on my eyelids, and I'm like, keep it together, the rain just started pouring out of nowhere. And I was like, oh. So I had to run under this, like, kind of stair thingy. Either way, it shielded me from the rain. And I couldn't even cry anymore because I was so worried about not getting wet. Because I'm like, I don't have an umbrella. I'm going to look stupid getting into an Uber completely drenched. And I was like, I got to snap it together and call an Uber and find my way out of here. And I remember my friends, they kept calling me because they were outside the party. Like, they were looking for me because, you know, when you're at a frat party, we all know the deal. You don't ever, that's girl code rule like number 10 for college students, okay? You don't ever let your friend leave the party without checking in with you because you don't know what these guys are capable of. You don't know what could happen. And I remember I was hidden away, I was tucked away, but I could still see them come outside and look for me. They were calling my phone. I'm like, I can't. I just felt frozen. I'm like, I can't answer this. Like, what am I going to tell them? I came outside because I felt ugly because all these black men were going after all these light-skinned girls and they think I wouldn't notice. Like, I felt weird. Like, hello? I felt stupid in my mind saying that. Like, why are you letting a man tell, like, actions define if you're pretty or not? And I was like, Moyo, if your mother heard this, she was slapping the back of your head. And I felt stupid. But I'm like, I can't tell them this. Because this is some vulnerable S.I. fill in the blank. Okay, this is some vulnerable stuff. So I just stood there and I just let the call go to voicemail. And that was terrible of me because I'm like, these girls are really worried because, like, it's a frat party. You can't leave the party unattended. Like, you just can't because it's dangerous. But then I was like, okay, I got myself together. I took like a 10 minute like breathing break and just, I'm like, okay, I'm ready. Got back into the party and I'm like, yeah, I'm ready to go. Like, where were you? I was like, I just needed air. I couldn't breathe. Like, we were calling. I'm like, oh my gosh, I literally pretend like I didn't know they were calling me. Of course, the next weekend, I told them the truth because I felt really bad. And I'm like, we can never let that happen again. And we had an open dialogue about it, but it was weird because it was annoying because I was the only, oh yeah, I should have said this. I was the only dark skin in the circle of friends at the time. The rest of the 3 girls were all light skin. All light. But they were all black. But they were light-skinned black girls, and the black men gravitated to the light-skinners. But I remember, and that bothered me, and it was like a culture shock for me. Like, whoa, I didn't know this was a thing. Keep in mind, I was 18 years old. I didn't know this was a thing. So I remember I brought it up in this B4B meeting, and I was like, you guys, like, why do you guys deem black women ugly? Like, what is it? Like, why do y'all put us down? And I remember one guy was like, oh no, we don't put you guys down. We appreciate y'all. We uplift y'all. Like, you guys are the queens. Like, you guys are queens. Like, a black woman is a queen. And I was like, okay. In my mind, I'm like, okay. But then I was like, if we're a queen, then why don't you uplift us? Why don't you uplift us? Why don't you actively pursue us? Why don't you put us on that big ass pedestal that you vocally talk about? And I'm not talking about these IG models, because IG is fake, okay? IG, let's be for real, IG is all fake. If you go on my social media, let me take away them filters, okay? You guys will see my pores beaming like Scotty, okay? IG is fake. Their bodies, fake. And you guys know that. So I'm not talking about IG models. I'm talking about real dark-skinned black women. Why don't you appreciate us? And I remember it was just, You know when guys ain't got crap to say, so they just sit there silent with that stupid ass look on their face? That's what they had. And for me, it was annoying at the fact that, like, I remember one guy came up to me, he was like, oh, the truth of the matter is that, you know, some girls give it up easy. And I'm like, that's sad, because it's like you're taking advantage of the girl because you know she's gonna give it up easy because she's like, that's not okay. Like, there's so many problems with guys. Like, there's not enough minutes in the world for me to dissect all the issues men, guys, boys have. But the point of this video is to say that, like, Black women, I cannot say this enough, but we are beautiful. After watching the Jackie Aina video, I remember because I was in such a funk that, like, I've been in bed all day. I have not moved an inch. I sat in bed all day, tried to watch Netflix, finished that. I've just been surfing movie sites because I just felt so down. I'm like, I need something to get my mind off the way I'm feeling. And then I watched the Jackie Aina video, and one thing my mother always told me was, whenever you're sad, do something that gets your mind off it, that makes you happy. Do something that makes you feel good about yourself. And that's why you guys see me with a beat face at 10:37 p.m. at night. While watching the video, I'm like, I can't stay in this rut of feeling sad. So I got up and I was like, I'm going to experiment with my makeup look. Because makeup makes me happy. Makeup uplifts me. So I did. And then I was like, I need to make a YouTube video. So I did. This YouTube video was very much on the fly, which is why you guys see me stammering and stuttering over my words so many times. But I'm just tired of seeing society and also people of my race put me down because of my skin color. Like, I need you guys to understand that, like, our melanin, it is a protectant. It is a protectant. It is our shield. It is our power. It is our beauty. Blac Chyna, stop being a greedy, hungry whore. And stop promoting that brand. Stop it. It's not okay. And for those that, if you bleach your skin, I disagree with it. But don't, okay? You're beautiful as you are. You are more than enough. And if you're doing it for some guy, he don't deserve you. I'm gonna say it again. You better call Tyrone, because he don't deserve you. No. Okay. Ladies, let's also stop putting each other down, okay? Because men aren't even up. They're not the only ones at fault. We are too. Because we put each other down. Light skins versus dark skin. Oh, girl, you dark skin. You ain't even that cute. Girl, you light skin. Stop it. Every color is beautiful. And I'm not saying the Instagram dark skins are beautiful. I'm saying the real life, natural, walking in the sun, beaming off their skin, beautiful. Regular type of girls. Okay? And I am thankful for listening to me rant, because I need this video. I needed to let it out and say it, because I feel so much better. I feel back to me. I needed to let it out and say it, and I figured if I'm gonna let it out and say it, because normally I just speak to myself, but I was like, why not speak to a camera? And maybe that one Black girl will listen. Because, girl, you beautiful. I'm not gonna cry. Okay? I'm probably saying this to myself, but you are. If a guy doesn't see it, he doesn't deserve you. I know way too much about that. Trust me, I know way too much about that. If a guy doesn't see you beautiful from first sight, he doesn't deserve you. If a guy wants to take advantage of you because you're light skinned and he thinks you're going to be easy, he doesn't deserve you. Make him work for it, okay? Make him work. Thank you guys for listening to me yet again. If anyone was offended by this video, that wasn't my intent. I hope that you guys got the message here. Black women were not a stereotype, okay? And for the creepy white guys on this campus that have a fetish for black girls, please stop it. It is not cute. It's not cute. We're not a stereotype. We're not some kind of animal or some crap that you can feed on to like boost your ego or boost your fetish or your popularity. No, we're not that. Stop it, please. Okay, we're human beings. We got feelings too. And black guys, it's okay to have your preference. Like for me, I prefer tall guys. I'm 5'8". I can't look at a guy that's 5'5". That doesn't work out. That's a fine preference. But I'm not gonna put them down. Okay? It is fine to have your preference, but just don't put us down the process. It is fine for you to be like, I'm just don't want a black girl. That's fine. It's your life. It's your preference. But don't let your reason of not wanting a black girl because, well, you know, I want a light-skinned baby with curly hair. A little secret. Come here. Let me tell you a little secret. Black girls have curly hair too. Yeah, we do. My natural hair is actually curly. What? What was it? I know it's crazy, right? Okay. You ain't gotta be white or light skinned to be pretty. Okay. And I will say this, if that's your mentality, I will say you're screwing up your kids before they're even born. Don't put us down. Because you saying that is basically saying that a black woman can't produce a beautiful child. Think you're handsome, right? You guys think you're cute. You guys think you're hot stuff on campus. You guys think you're hot, right? You guys came from black women. Remember that. Okay? So if a black woman can't produce beauty, how does she produce you? And you got me so wrong. You got that so messed up. My mother may be light, but she black, and she made me. And even though I struggle to grasp it sometimes, but I am beautiful, and I am Nigerian, and I am black. And that goes for every one of you guys out there, any one of you ladies out there. Your mother is black, and she made a beautiful black girl. Okay? Black men, again, stop putting us down. I will say it, and I will continue to say it. Stop it. You can have your preference, but don't put us down. Don't say you want a light skin or a white girl because she's easy. And because black girls have attitudes. We don't have attitudes, honey. We just demand respect. There's a difference. Enjoy the rest of your day. Remember, repost, like, share. That's the same as repost. But you get my gist. And most importantly, subscribe. Because like I said at the beginning when I first started this YouTube channel, you're going to get to know a lot about me. And one thing that I'm becoming really passionate about is pushing for women equality and letting women of all races and all backgrounds understand their worth. Because this black girl, I had to fight to understand mine. And I am still fighting to understand mine. Because not every day is easy. There are days when I have my highs of feeling great, and then there are days when I got my lows. And I'm in a hoodie. And I'm in sweatpants because I just don't feel confident. I just don't feel beautiful. But if sharing my insecurities and my fears and my opinions and my ideas and my experiences can help another woman, I'm happy to make that sacrifice. It's gonna be hard, but I'm happy to do it. Thank you guys again for watching. I know this video was long, but enjoy the rest of your day.